Now, to frack or not to frack, it is the most vexed question of the debate over future energy supplies. Claims and counterclaims abound over its potential and its environmental impact. Tomorrow, a major conference in Birmingham will look at the future of fracking in this country. In a moment, we'll be debating the pros and the cons of the two very opposing views. But first, Andy Davis has been to a permanent camp protesting against exploratory drilling in Wales.
Just outside Wrexham, in the corner of a field, we meet an ex-mortgage sales manager, an ex-nurse, a children's book illustrator, and bus driver. Just a few of the regulars on the anti-fracking beat here.
I want a beautiful world for my children to live in. I want a safe future for my children.
What about a world where we as a country can be self-sufficient with our energy needs?
Well, we could be with renewable energies.
But that's a long way off, isn't it?
But it's wrong. Investment isn't being put in the right places. It shouldn't be going into fracking.
The company, I guess, doesn't actually have a permit to frack here. At this stage, all they're allowed to do is carry out an exploratory test to measure methane within the coal bed. But these campaigners view it as a dangerous foothold.
How long is this camp going to be here for?
This camp will be here, well, hopefully something will happen and fracking will be banned, ideally. We're not looking for a moratorium, we're looking for an outright ban on all unconventional gas extraction until it is proven safe.
Fracking, shorthand for hydraulic fracturing, has transformed the American energy industry, driving down gas prices. Because for decades now, they've been extracting vast new supplies of gas from the ground by this method of pumping a high-pressure water mixture into the shale rock below. And David Cameron wants Britain to catch up, going all out for shale, as he puts it. But it won't be straightforward.
The industry really has two things to prove. The first is that there's any economically viable resource down there. We know there's lots down there, but is it economically viable? And the second thing is it still has to win public trust and gain public acceptability.
There's no fracking in Britain at the moment, it's just exploratory drills. The industry says the technique is inherently safe, attributing past problems in America, such as water contamination, to weak regulation instead. But with a committee of MPs recently concluding there were huge uncertainties about the environmental impact of fracking, it remains a divisive issue.
And as energy policy becomes increasingly devolved, could we one day be looking at one approach to fracking on that side of the river in England, another approach over there in Wales, and then separate systems again in Scotland and Northern Ireland? It's going to become ever more political. Andy Davis, Channel 4 News, on the Welsh-English border near Wrexham.
Well, I'm joined